This is for the record. History is written by the victor. History is filled with liars.
Welcome to another TikTok conspiracy theory video where we're gonna break down all the crazy things that are happening around the world that were either caught on cam or we just connected some insane dots that are way too much of a coincidence. So buckle up and remember, don't believe everything that you see on the internet. Shout out to all the TikTokers who did their research and put these footage and information together to give us what we're about to watch today. If you guys like videos like this, please make sure you subscribe and comment down below what you think, because I genuinely want to know, do you think this is real, that is real, or even what is going on in this world? So let's head to our first conspiracy.
Here's two instances of what looks to be super soldiers caught on camera. This first one is from 2014 from the Ferguson riots, where video was captured of what looks to be a soldier double the size of the other soldiers he's standing around. The other instance is from North Korea during a parade that they do with their military equipment through the streets, and we see with the other soldiers, one standing who looks to be double the height of the other ones around. Since the very first time that two groups of people started warring against each other, armies were looking for ways to create super soldiers, from the giant Goliath of the Philistines through the Nazis' attempt to create super soldiers through the Vril Society. What's actually going on with cloning and genetic manipulation in facilities to create super soldiers is beyond what we even know.
Okay, I completely believe that's real. Like, first of all, we know that they found skeletons of giants before. Also too, there's many sightings of Bigfoot, so I'm not saying that these people are Bigfoot, but it is very possible and believable that there's giant human beings that have walked this earth, especially that we know that the government has experimented multiple times, especially in the 50s with humans. Who's saying that they're not doing that now, but just in a better surveillance spot, or like Area 51, or even, I believe, North Korea would experiment. I don't know if they have the resources to, but I can definitely see them trying to do anything to experiment to get giants. Now, the crazy part when I was looking back at the Ferguson footage is that you could see that their feet of the normal sized person and the giant person are at the same level. So this person is big, because I was like, oh, maybe the person's just closer to the camera, but you could see that their footing is at the same level, because if they were further, the footing would be a little bit like higher or lower, so then it would show that there's probably like a depth of field. But the soldiers around are like short kings and queens. What is going on there? You could also tell by the size of like everything else around there that that person is a giant. I don't know about the footage from North Korea. That looks a little bit manipulated, and I know sometimes when you save a photo after a photo again and again, it starts to pixelate, and that looked a little too like data mosh pixelating for me to believe that it's fully real. So I'm gonna give this TikTok conspiracy a 3 out of 5 because I believe it, but I also believe that there is a sufficient amount of evidence.
This is probably the most terrifying thing you'll ever see in the ocean. That thing is actually a big fin squid and is believed to grow up to 26 feet long. Scientists believe they hunt by dragging those freakish arms across the ocean floor, snatching up anything unlucky enough to accidentally brush up against it. But by far the scariest thing about this hell squid, we know almost nothing about it. We don't know how they mate, how they live. All we know for sure is that you can find them at the very bottom of the ocean at depths of up to 15,000 feet, which is more than half the height of Mount Everest. But here's the part that personally freaks me out. Every big fin ever caught was a juvenile, and since no adults have ever been captured, it's possible they can be even bigger than we thought. This sea slender man's arms are covered in tiny suckers, meaning once it grabs something, there aren't a lot of things strong enough to break free. Those arms can be over 90% of their total body length, and they hold it at a 90-degree angle, which makes this violation against nature look like it's T-posing. As technology improves, we might have a chance to learn more about them. Which isn't a good thing, they need to stay in hell.
I truly believe that, because that thing is so freaky looking, and the fact that we truly haven't fully discovered what's in our oceans. Like, I've said this before, but that could literally be an alien. Like, what if it's just like a sleeping alien? I don't know, the fact that we've caught that on footage barely to this day, like this is very new footage and we've never seen it before, is just still very scary, and like it's kind of low-key full of nightmares. That's right, that thing needs to stay in hell, because especially that first clip where it looks like a man, or like a human being, even though it's not a human, it's a little sea creature that's like freakishly long, is really scary. Like, I have a fear of the ocean because of things like that. I'm gonna give this one, it's obviously real, but I don't know if it's an alien, so I'm gonna give this one 1 star out of 5, because we know it's real, but we don't know if it's an alien.
But you know what's even more weird is if you take a picture of a $1 bill on the back.
It looks like an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you actually, well, you turn the contrast all the way up. And yeah, the contrast reveals an alien head and the face, the eyes, everything. It's kind of genius. What's in your pocket?
Yeah, Roswell.
Okay, we know that the government is infamous for putting very weird symbols, but this is my first time ever seeing that. That is insane that if you turn up the contrast on a dollar bill, you see an alien head. It's like they are watching us at all times and they're like trying to subliminally like let us know like, yo, there's aliens here. Like the fact that they keep releasing more and more information and details that they're not saying extraterrestrial, but there is a lot of unknown objects that have flown over the United States. There's this documentary that just dropped, I believe, on Hulu called UFOs, and they're talking about how like the government, of course, now we know for sure, has spent $15 million a year on a budget of just researching these unidentified flying objects. Again, they're not saying they're extraterrestrial, they're not saying they're from another planet, but they're just like, they don't know what these things that are flying in our skies are. And it's captured time and time again. And it's like the government wants us to know that they are here though. And there's like all these little subtle hints. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 because I think the government is trying to tell us that aliens are here.
This is the sick truth behind the brand Balenciaga. Let's start with their disgusting ad campaign, and no, I'm not worried about the devil drawing on the top right. What I am worried about is the caution tape on the bottom left that misspells Balenciaga B-A-A-L. If we search up B-A-A-L, we get King Baal, who in the Bible, if you sacrificed your firstborn child to him, you would get riches in return, as stated in Jeremiah 19:5. Kim Kardashian wore this tape as an outfit, and it looks like she's no stranger to King Baal.
She goes Balenciaga. Balenciaga. I'm a baller.
This is Lada Volkova, who is the chief stylist of Balenciaga, and it looks like she's into some really sick things.
Also, I've noticed too, is that there is a lot of weird creatives in the entertainment industry. Like, as you can tell, there's some trippy things. I am a fan of full creative expression, but I also do believe that people do have hidden agendas of what they're trying to do or what their goal is. As we know, Balenciaga has so much backlash on the CP, the predator type of content that they've... I'm trying to be very cautious of what I'm saying right now so I don't get flagged. But they're known for very, very insane visuals. But what this TikTok is trying to what this conspiracy is trying to break down is that Balenciaga is more trying to here to worship the demon Baal, which I completely agree that they are trying to do. There's just way too many coincidences that have to do with children and their rituals that they're trying to show. So I'm gonna give this one 5 out of 5 stars of realness because I believe this. And also too, this is for entertainment purposes only. There's just way too many coincidences. And again, you can watch other YouTube videos that do an insane breakdown of Balenciaga. But of course, watch this video first. I'm almost done. Wait till the end to do your research. Okay guys, this last one is not a conspiracy theory, but I just thought this was such an interesting video, I had to throw this in. I'm gonna play this TikTok right now and let me know in the comments down below what you hear.
That is embarrassing! 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 That is embarrassing!
So let me know in the comments down below what you heard. I personally heard baptism privacy. I was like, why are they shouting or why are they chanting baptism privacy? Like, what? And then if you rewatch that clip and then read the different things, you do hear different things at first. And then when you read something else and you try to hear it, you start hearing the next thing that you read. I know that this is just like an audio trick that's messing with your ears and it is an illusion. But again, let me know what you guys hear. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. There was some insane, crazy conspiracies. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos and content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and make sure you keep your third eye open and watching what's going on here because there's some crazy things going on. See you guys next time. Bye.